We recently reviewed the Maxus G50, a well-equipped and really cool family MPV. This time we have the model that Maxus launched when it first entered here in the Philippine market, the Maxus G10. Sabi nga nila, it's better late than never. At first, I thought that the Maxus G10 was small, maybe around the size of the Maxus G50. But when it arrived, na-surprise ako na kasing laki pala niya yung Hyundai Starex. The large dimension should also translate to the large interiors, so let's check that later. In terms of looks, the Maxus G10 actually looks good. Medyo mukha siyang Korean, pero it's sleek and stylish. It has projector-type halogen headlights, halogen fog lights, and chrome grille. Plus, the bumper looks very sporty, which gives it a family-oriented look as well. The side is a typical van, but with a more rounded look. It has sliding doors on both sides, pero hindi siya powered like the other rivals din. Its wheels are 16-inch alloys, which do look nice, and it gets LED turn indicators on the side mirror. The back is not exactly the most stylish, but this is a van. There's nothing much you can do. It's rounded here at the back as well, and the look did grow on me eventually. LED taillights are standard, and rear fog lights, and also a rear spoiler. When you lift the heavy tailgate, a little to no space is left dito sa loob. You can see that kasya lang dito yung tripod. Pero don't worry because madali lang naman i-push yung seats forward. So, you just need to pull this, push the seats, and then using your both hands, lift this up. Then yan na, decent na yung space mo. But instead of 9-seater, magiging 6-seater na lang. Pero sa loob naman, kasya naman yung mga luggage. So I think, baba na lang natin to. And let's head inside. Since van nga to, let's start by checking out the back seats. The Maxus G10 can carry 7 passengers from the second row until the 4th row, and there's a total of 4 captain's chairs here at the back, so you won't be rubbing elbows with your seatmates. Plus, meron siyang footrest na di ko maabot. Pero, meron din siyang 220 volt na power outlet. Dalawa sila, hidden here. Tapos, so you can work here kapag nasa loob ka ng Maxus G10. And meron siyang cup holder dito sa sliding door. Here. And dito sa center console. So sinabi ko kanina about sa luggage, you can place them here in the aisle, provided na bantayan mo lang sila para hindi sila mag-roll forward or backward. Tapos, it's good to note that meron din ditong 3 aircon vents on each side, and they have their own temperature and fan controls here on top. Tapos kulang na lang siguro dito is USB ports, and then you're good to go. But before we head to the road, let's check out the front seats. So here in front, the dashboard is typical van. Materials are made of hard plastics, but feel good naman. And I like this faux wood pattern over here. Sana nga lang they added texture to it para mas maganda. And this one also, it's nice, the silver plastics over here. Standard is a 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system. It's pretty small, but it gets the job done. Pag pupunta ka nga lang ng music, medyo mahirap nga lang kasi you need to press the contacts before getting to the music. Tapos yung mga buttons naman niya, maliliit yung iba. And then below it, more buttons for the infotainment system. Further down below is the AC control. Well labeled naman siya, kaya lang at first it's a bit confusing. Tapos yung mga buttons niya, minsan kailangan i-hard press before siya mag-respond. For the shifter, it's nice and big, but it does feel a little bit cheap. Tapos kapag from drive going up, minsan napupush mo siya dito sa manual. The steering wheel is nicely wrapped in leather, and the seats are also quite comfortable. It's wrapped in leather and combination of fabric. Tapos meron pa siyang armrest dito na adjustable, so it's very nice. Plus, the two seats here in front are power adjustable. For the driver, it's 6-way power adjustable and 4 for the passenger. Unlike most vans with 2.5-liter and above engines, the Maxus G10 is powered by a 1.9-liter TCI turbo diesel engine with 148 horsepower and 350 Nm of torque paired to a 6-speed automatic transmission. The numbers aren't that much, but let's take it out on a drive. Standard safety features on the Maxus G10 are dual front airbags, side airbags, anti-lock brakes with electronic brake force distribution, 3-point seat belts for all passengers, and ISOFIX child seat anchor points. Also standard are front and rear parking sensors and a reverse camera, which makes parking this large vehicle a lot easier than it should be. The Maxus G10 is actually pleasant to drive. And as expected, since it has a diesel engine, you can hear the vibrations, pero okay lang naman yun. The steering is a bit on the heavier side, but that's okay. Smooth naman siya eh. Tapos, it's expected naman din kasi na heavy siya because this is a van. In terms of acceleration, it's actually quite good. Mabilis pumasok yung torque ng engine. It's not that fast, pero considering its size, pwede na. Tapos, and as usual, this has a diesel engine, kaya maririnig mo yung loud noise, pero it doesn't sound that bad. The transmission shifts really smoothly and fast, pero minsan, meron siyang jerkiness and lag, pero minsan lang naman yun. Most of the time, it's quick. For the Maxus G10's fuel economy, it gets 12 kilometers per liter in light city traffic, and 8 to 9 kilometers per liter kapag medyo heavy na and sa standstill traffic. And on the highway, it gets 15 kilometers per liter naman. Let's talk about the rest of this van while seated at the back. Tara, palit tayo. Ikaw naman dito. So first things first, malayo yung seatbelt niya. Nandito siya sa likod. So medyo mahirap lang ma-reach. And then, same naman sa sinabi ko last time again, very spacious and comfortable dito sa likod. Kita nyo naman, di ba yung space ko dito. And then, mas masarap pa lalo kapag mag-isa ka lang kasi you have all the space for yourself. Tapos pwede mo pa i-move yung seat mo palikod. Oh, edi more space. Here the back, quiet yung engine niya. Hindi mo siya gano'ng maririnig, which is great. Kaya lang, may naririnig lang ako na parang umuungol. Minsan, like this, parang kapag low speed and kapag naka-on yung aircon. Pero di ko alam kung ano yung cause niya. Also, while inside the G10, hindi mo maririnig yung engine, di ba? Pero once na inopen mo na yung door, maririnig mo yung engine sound niya sa labas na malakas. So, that means maganda yung insulation ng G10 dito sa loob. Moving to the third and fourth row is easy thanks to this center aisle. And makikita nyo na the space is decent. May legroom and headroom. Okay naman. And I'm 5 feet and 6 inches. And so far, it's comfortable back here. As expected here on the fourth row, the seats are a bit cramped and less comfy. Makikita nyo naman dito pa lang sa seats niya, it's just an ordinary bench seat which is best reserved for children. Tapos, medyo upright din siya and medyo flat, so hindi siya ganoon ka-comfortable pag super malayuan yung biyahe. Pero, ang good thing naman dito is meron siyang cup holders and meron siyang storage for wallets, phones, so it's nice. And then, overall, dito sa third and sa fourth row, okay naman yung seat. Okay naman yung seats, tapos okay din yung Alright, it's smooth. So, I guess okay na siya. The Maxus G10 is priced at a more affordable price point than other vans in the market today. At 1,790,000, it undercuts most of its rivals by a significant margin. It may not have the largest powertrain or the best tech features, but you get luxury space and comfort, which is a very important aspect when looking for a van. Overall, I must say that the Maxus G10 is a very underrated van. This test drive proved to me that we should see more of this on Philippine roads.